Okay, this one will look really ugly, so you guys know already what to expect. So, how do we do this example? First, we know that we need to find the distribution of f of x1, x2 again. So f of x1, x2 would be equal to 1 over gamma R1 over 2 times 2 to the power of R1 over 2 times x to the R2, actually R over 2, my bad, R over 2 minus 1 times e to the negative x1. Oh, come on. X1 over 2. Okay, so what do we, that's an R1 over 2. It's gonna be really ugly, so just bear with me. That's R1 over 2. This is for x1, now times x2, that's going to be 1 over gamma R2 over 2 times 2 R2 over 2 times x R2 over 2 minus, okay, you know what, let me just write that in this way instead. R2 over 2 minus 1 times e negative x2 over 2. And when you multiply them, you will get an answer. That would be 1 over gamma R1 over 2 gamma R2 over 2 times, I'm just going to take out the 1 because that won't be necessary to have the 1. So that's going to be x to the power of R2 over 2 minus 1 times x to the power of R1 over 2 minus 1 times e to the negative x1 plus x2 over 2. Okay, almost forgot. That's going to be 2 times R1 plus R2 over 2 also. So this is how it would look like, the PDF of x1, x2. Like I said, it's going to be really ugly, so you should expect some ugliness right here. Now, we need to find the Jacobian, but before we can do that, we need to find out what the other things are. So y1 is equal to x1 over R1 divided by x over R2, and y2 equals to x2. So we can rewrite this, we can say x1 equals to y1 or y2 times y1 times R1 over R2, and x2 equals to y2, which I already know. So now the Jacobian determinant would be the partial of x1 over y1, that would be y2, R1 over R2, partial of x1, y2 will be y1, r1 over r2. Partial of x2 over y1 is 0, and partial of x2 over y2 is equal to 1. And that will be equal to y2 r1 over r2. So that's your Jacobian. So now we can use that to find g of xy, 1, y2. So g of y1, y2 would be equal to the absolute value of y2, r1 over r2, times, okay, let's find out, times, I'm going to start from the bottom. Let me make that better. So I'm going to do the bottom part first, and then the top part later. So bottom will be gamma r1 over r2 over 2 times gamma r2 over 2 times 2 r1 plus r2 over 2. And now the top part is where all the ugliness is going to come. So we had x1, and we had x times, actually I think I made a mistake. That was going to be, that's actually x2, and that's x1. Yes. So x1 will be now, x1 will be y1, y2, r2 over r1 to the power of r1 over 2 minus 1, and x2 would be y2 to the power of r2 minus y1 minus 1 over 2 times e to the negative, now x1 okay, let's do that again. Now x1 would be y1, y2, r2 over r1 plus y2, and that would be your g of y1, y2 function. Yes, I know it's ugly, but as I had warned you already, it would be ugly. So this is the joint PDF of y1 and y2. I hope it makes sense. I hope you guys understand it. Okay, it may not make sense, but I hope you guys understand and you can do yours. And I thank you for watching that video. Other than that, have a good day. Bye.